on guys, 24/7 Tech here, and this is the LG G7 ThinQ first impressions video. So this is a smartphone which LG usually releases, first of all, every spring of the new year. This time, the release date came earlier. But before I go any further, don't forget to drop a like down below and subscribe. I really need it because to get monetization, it's 1,000 subscribers. I need that really quickly. So guys, please help me out and stay tuned. Let's click the notifications icon and let's get into this review. Sorry, first impressions. So anyways, this is LG's new flagship phone, and it comes with a bunch of new changes in the hardware, software, and basically everything department for LG. We're gonna divide this video into 3 sections. Number 1 is what is this product? What is this? Number 2 is the good, and number 3 is the bad and the ugly. So let's just start it off with what is this? So just showing you guys a picture right here. This is LG's new flagship. It looks really stunning to look in the back. In the front is a completely different story. The notch, I'm sort of skipping that part because every single phone manufacturer is doing it, except for like Samsung, so I can't really get past that fact, but still okay. This is LG's new flagship. This is LG's spring flagship, and this is their new G series device, and it's their 7th generation, so they've been doing this for 7 years. They're doing good, but they always get overshadowed by this phone, this new flagship. Starting from all the way back from the Samsung Galaxy S to the Samsung Galaxy S9, it's been overshadowed. The LG G series, they're solid phones, but they don't stand out like the Samsungs, Googles, or Apples do. But anyways, that is this phone, and the naming, I do not know. LG G7 makes sense. I'm just gonna call it the G7 in this video, though it's actually called the LG G7 ThinQ. I don't know what that is for. You could have just called it LG G7. It would have saved us a lot of work, but that's okay, LG, but that's basically what it is. Some of the things which I love about this phone. Number 1 is the camera. It now even has an AI feature, an AI cam, just like the Huawei phones have. And it's really good in one part of the camera, and that's video. It can't do 4K 60 frames per second, but one thing that it is really good at doing is wide angle video and pictures for that statement. It's really good at doing this, and there's an icon shown right here which has 3 trees instead of 1 tree. 1 tree is like the normal camera, the telephoto lens, and the other tree is the super wide angle lens. They've had this from the LG V30 already, but this is a really nice camera to get wide angle shots, wide angle pictures. Looks so cool, and I really like that. And number 2 that I do like is the display. The display is really sharp. I have to admit, colors are really nice. This is probably second place, runner up to Samsung. Samsung has the best displays of all, but LG does have a really nice display. It's OLED. They've fixed the burn-in issues, at least I hope. I've heard that they have, but they have, and it looks really nice. Bezel-less, 18 dot something by 9 aspect ratio. Looks really nice, and I'm liking what LG is doing with the display. Looks really nice. And another thing which I enjoy is a fingerprint scanner in the right location. Apple didn't even give us a fingerprint scanner. Samsung Galaxy S8 and Note 8 gave us a horrible place for a fingerprint scanner. So it's just nice that they even have it. So I guess that's a feature now. And also another thing that I do like is the speakers / audio in general. They do remain the headphone jack, but they even make upgrades towards it. So LG's embracing that headphone jack. Samsung just sort of keeps it there. They don't really care. They just like, okay, I have space in my huge phone, let's just keep it. But LG is taking this to the next level. It has even better audio quality through the headphone jack. So LG's like, wait, since everyone's taking this off, let's do something good about it. and I like what they're doing, to be honest. And the audio is awesome, boombox speaker, really nice. I'm really enjoying what LG's doing with this phone. Until the notch, which I'll get to the bad segment soon. This feature automatically made me say no. So here's the bad, the ugly, and the things that I do not like about this LG G7 ThinQ. So the first thing, you probably saw this coming, I don't like notches. That notch is horrible. I don't like that. It just takes off so much space when you're watching YouTube or anything in general, and LG does not have a reason. Apple with their iPhone X is shown here. They have a bunch of things right there. A Face ID scanner, front-facing speaker, which is dual speakers actually. So they have a ton of things going on. LG does have the dual speakers, but basically, except that is just the front-facing camera and other sensors that you definitely need on a phone. That's why this notch is smaller, but you could have gone for something that Samsung did, because as you come, so the top, as you can see right here, looks a little ugly. The top bezel after the notch also is a little thicker than the sides are. So Apple kept it pretty symmetrical. LG went a different route completely, but okay. But as you make your way to the bottom, as you see right here, there's this huge chin bezel, which if you're gonna put a notch on, is the whole reason why to just skip that chin bezel. But LG kept it, and there's no reason why they needed it, to be honest. No one grips their phone there, no one holds it, you don't have some fingerprint thing going on, the home button's on the screen. What's the point of that? I don't really know. Another thing is the 4 buttons you find on this device. I actually, when I tested out the LG V30 at the store, was really impressed at how LG was so creative at doubling the power button on the LG V30 and the G6, to be honest, as a power button. You click it, good, that's saving buttons. This time, LG doubled the amount of buttons that they had on the V30 to the G7. The V30, as shown right here, has 2 buttons. That's volume up and volume down. I don't think we can get past that unless we have some, like, set technology which you can, like, press it, but it's not a real button or something like that. But the G7, as shown right here, has 4 buttons. Why? I don't get the reason. I mean, I don't care if you have a ton of buttons, but copying Samsung with that Bixby button, Samsung right here, LG right here, it's really obvious that you're copying Samsung right here. And you had a really good thing going with the power button and everything. I don't know why you had to remove it. The same thing happened when you had that scrolling wheel on all LG phones. Picture right here. It was a pretty good feature, actually. And then they just removed it. Okay, not everyone used it. Fingerprint scanner doubled as a power button. Really nice feature, removed it. I don't know why they're removing this stuff, but okay. And the Google Assistant button is pretty unnecessary, to be honest. As I said, I don't use my Bixby button at all. And sometimes you're just forced to use it, but you don't use a Google Assistant button, and you don't really need that. You're just going the Samsung route, LG. Please stop. And the power button, I don't know why you have to keep it there, but okay, it's fine. So that's some of the things that I don't like, and to be honest, I really like this phone. It's just some of the things, just take it off all for me. The major one being the notch. I can get past the buttons, I can get past the little things, I can get past the subpar camera, but the notch is something that I'm still not sold about, and I don't know why all phone manufacturers are going towards this, but trust me, if I were your CEO, LG, or Huawei, or whatever company, the first thing I would do is go the Samsung route and do not include a notch. Unless you really need it like Apple, that would make sense. Apple did the right decision. LG, Huawei, all of these companies, I don't really think you did the right decision. So yeah, we reached the end, guys. If you held on to me until here, thanks for watching, but the LG G7 doesn't sell me. There's no game-changing feature like the dual aperture camera on the S9, the triple camera on the Huawei P20 Pro, Face ID on the iPhone X. There's nothing like that on the LG G7. Just some tiny little things, but overall, it looks like a pretty solid phone. but there's no wow feature about it for me to go towards this. So thanks for watching. Drop a like down below, subscribe right up there. I really need the help, guys. Sorry for being serious, but I really need the help, the support. 1,000 subscribers, we can reach it. Let's do it by 2019, and I'll see you the next time. Peace.